Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone at tarotfreehealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This reading is for the Libras, and I'm just shuffling up the deck. I'm using the Beautiful Creatures deck. I don't have the box to show you because I've packed the box away, because this is a deck that always stays on my table, so I don't ever put it back in its box. So this is for the week beginning the 27th of June through to the 3rd of June. So we're going to see what's showing up for Libras within this time. 3rd of June. Libra, you have the Two of Waters with the Hermit. The Hermit has come up like 3 times already. Well, this is the 3rd time now. It's really weird. And then the Four of Earths, which would be the Four of Pentacles. And the Two of Waters would be the Two of Cups. So, what I see for you. I'm sorry, Libra. Oh, my throat is like, it's so scratchy now. What I see is that it's kind of saying that you need to find yourself in a relationship. Now, when I mean find yourself, sometimes we can get so invested into relationships that we almost lose ourselves, or we lose our identity, or we kind of feel like we've lost our independence. So I almost feel like you have to kind of find that again. I don't know if you're dealing with a person that is very clingy, or maybe you be a bit clingy, but I feel like it's almost like you need a bit of space from this individual. Not to say you need to break up with them, but I feel like you just need to kind of be like, okay, I need a day or so. I need something. I need some rest. I need something, because I kind of feel like it's almost like after a while you can be just so consumed by somebody else, or they can be so consumed by you, that it's almost like, who are we outside of this relationship now? So you may be asking yourself those kind of questions. But I don't necessarily think that, even if you are thinking that way, it's not that you want to leave the person. You do want to hold on to this relationship, because you have the Four of Earths. Like, you do want to hold on to this relationship, like this girl is like holding on to the frog, and like the fairy tale goes, like, the frog, what's the frog and the princess, what's that one called? Oh, the name is just gone. The Princess and the Frog, that's it. the the princess and the frog. Like, I feel like it's almost like, she, in that story, like, she kisses the frog and it turns into a prince. So I don't know, if maybe for some of you guys, you may have felt like you found your prince, and maybe you don't want to leave this person, and maybe that's why there is like all this kind of like codependent kind of vibe in these cards. And it doesn't mean that you have to lose a person just because you're having a bit of space from them. Like, it's kind of for them to kind of understand that's what you need. Like, you have to be your own person too. If this is not like a love relationship, it could be just any kind of codependent partnership. So this could be like a friend that is kind of a bit clingy, or very dependent on you, or maybe always contacting you for stuff, and maybe, like, so it could be like that way. Or maybe a family member that's very dependent on you, like overly dependent on you and stuff like that. But I feel like you're very caring towards this person, so it's not like you want to turn around and tell them, like, oh, leave me alone or whatever. It's like you are trying to be there for them the way they need to. But I think that you also understand that you do need a break, at the same time as well. This could also be partnerships, because the Two of Wands Two of Waters, which would be the Two of Cups, can also represent, partnerships. It could be saying that this could be like a business partnership, where you're thinking, I have to go my separate ways, or I wish I had maybe more involvement in like to me, the Hermit is almost speaking of, the Hermit obviously is a bit of a loner, but I kind of feel like it's saying that you want to be able to just, if this is a work situation, and you're in a business partnership, you want to have more input, you want to have more say, or you want whatever you're creating to have more of you a part of it. Like maybe you want it to be a certain style that you like or something. Maybe you feel like this with this other person you don't really have as much of an involvement, because maybe they have a bit of a dominating um way of doing things, where maybe you feel that you can't really have as much input as you would like. But at the same time, it's not to say you want to get rid of that situation. For some reason, you know, again, you know, because it's the four of earths, like if this was a business partnership, it could be saying that this is a profitable situation, so that's why you don't want to let go of it. Like there is money to be made in this situation, but then at the same time you're staying where you feel comfortable. You're staying where, okay, you know, I know how much money this thing makes, or I've been a part of this for quite some time and stuff. So there's something about not really wanting change. It's like, well, you don't want change in terms of leaving this situation behind and walking away, but you want to see change in the situation with you and this person still working together, or still being together in a relationship, or still having a good understanding with one another. Because you know you are Libra too, and you know Libras, we're not so quick to just like hurt a person's feelings, or just you know say something just that we think might be seem a bit callous, or you know, like we don't want to upset people a lot of the time. And so that might be another reason why like things have become this way, because maybe you're not really verbalizing, or like you're not being so vocal as you should be. Instead you might be just thinking these things inside, but then you're not really saying these things to this individual. So I feel like the cards are saying if you want things to change, then you kind of have to be the one to say something. Yes. So peace and many blessings to you, Libra. I'll be seeing you. Bye.